notice that on this particular weapon right here is that it has 2 dots in the back and 1 in the front. 2 dots in the back and 1 in the front. Y'all see that, right? All right. There's a reason for those dots, and you have to know how to consciously and properly sight this before you can actually engage and hit the target. I mean, and get a lot of hits. All right. Slow is fast.
Sammy, take the other one off.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you don't put a bunch of holes.
Okay.
Slow is fast. Am I making any sense? In other words, you go through the repetition and the motions very slow in order to increase reliability. Because that's what we need. We need reliability in order to become proficient or fast. All right, now I'm going to use my gun since I have a holster for it right now. There are ways that you deploy a weapon. Most people just, you know, we the John Wayne days, we looked at these little westerns coming up and stuff. We just think we can do this and do like the movies and stuff and the Matrix and jump all over the place and all this stuff. And you do all that and you have that kind of attitude, you will get killed. You will flat out get killed. What you want to do is become more proficient. You want to become very, very sound and very familiar with the weapon of choice that you're going to be using, or the weapon that you're comfortable with. All right. So whenever, and I'm going to give a side view, okay? All right, here's the target right here, or here's the person right here that's probably presenting a threat to me, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you remember, you always want to have your weapon so that it's easy for you to get to. It's easy access, all right? And you want to take your free hand right here, you want to keep it close to your body. There's a reason why you want to keep it close to your body, because you want to develop a 3-step motion and make it all one. Now, making any sense? You have a 3-step motion that you want to take it all in one. The first one is to be able to become familiar with where you're carrying your weapon and you pick it up. You're carrying it right here, finger. Notice that my finger is never on the trigger. It's always over to the side. Okay? Number 2 is you bringing it up right here. And the reason why you're having it up right here is because you're going to be able to push out, to push out. So you have a particular motion that you're doing here. You're having a motion, one singular motion. That's what it looks like. It looks just like this. Are you following? When you get the sight in, it's just like this. Now let me teach you a little bit something about how to hold. And I'll go back to this one. It's a little bit bigger, all right? How to hold. All right? Here are your 3 bottom fingers right here. This is how you will hold a pistol, okay? Now on the little 380s, I'll give you the best instruction. Do the best you can. All right? Basically, the way you come to. You got anything to add to that, Elder Doug?
No, I got a couple things after you get down here.
Okay. All right, the 3 fingers right here. See these 3 fingers on this hand grip right here? And notice you have the thumb on the side. The one thing about the XDs is they actually have a thumb slot right here. They actually have a thumb slot to make sure that you understand where your thumb placement or hand placement should be. You have these 3 fingers on the side. Notice my finger automatically goes to the side. You want to take these next 3 fingers right here. You want to put it over the top of those 3 fingers. I shoot personally like this, and I have a reason for that, but I recommend starting off like this, and I'm going to show you why in a second. The thumb goes in the back, over top of this thumb, and the finger goes along the slide to control the weapon. Now, making any sense? The finger goes along the side of slide to help control the weapon, because when people are engaging a target, you see how it looks? When people are engaging a target, remember this slide is going to slide back. And you want control of this weapon. So you'll have people that have, vertical problems as well as horizontal problems when shooting this weapon. Now, if you want to know if you're pulling, whether it be up or down, like men do, and usually women are a little bit more gentle with the weapon than men are. You know, men, they got all this high testosterone and stuff, and so they'll come up here and white knuckle grab this thing to where your fingers are just about numb because you think the weapon is going to jump back and smack you in the face or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not, all right? But you don't have to hold that type of death grip on it, okay? You can be very comfortable with it, but you want to make it firm, but not so to the point that you have so much of a grip on it and stuff that you're uncomfortable, all right? So you hold the weapon like this, you put your one thumb on the back, the next one on the slide. The reason why I recommend the finger on the slide, especially for people who are just learning about this, because it gives you more control until you have shot enough rounds and become familiar with your own particular way of shooting. Now, making any sense? See, familiar show your own way to shoot. Now, you'll see people that shoot on a target and stuff, and they'll wonder why, okay, I'm aiming correctly, but then the bullets are hitting low, or the bullets are hitting high. Now, in order to provide you a stable base, there's a reason why I told you about these 3 fingers right here. You got 2 pinkies down here at the bottom. All right? These 2 pinkies down here at the bottom, are you following me? What they would do is they would actually prevent you from continuing to keep dropping this weapon. All right? They'll help you to gain more control. You have to kind of look at this weapon as if it was on a stand. Are you following me? You need that kind of base and that kind of control. This weapon is on a stand. So you take these fingers and you put these pinky out like this. It'll help you to stop dropping the weapon when sighting in the picture. Not making any sense. Again, you do all this until you get familiar with your own way that you're comfortable with. Now, the way I shoot a weapon is I shoot my weapons like this. All right, I'm just giving y'all some beginner training or some beginner information right here that will help you in the beginning to get familiarized with it. All right. If you're shooting and you notice that the rounds are hitting continually, like all sporadic from side to side to side to side, that's because your grip is a little bit too loose. Are you following me? And you're actually anticipating the round going off. And when you're anticipating, you're trying to force the gun to go the way you know it should go, but you're actually working against yourself. Not making any sense? Now I want to show the sight picture here, what you should be looking at. Where's your weapon always supposed to be pointed at?
The ground.
To the ground, or a safe away from someone. Again, he's right. Sometimes people, if you get a malfunction or misfire or something, the first thing we do is we'll start, you know how Americans do, don't you? You know, we'll be out here, pow, hey, this thing ain't, and you got all these people ducking and carrying on and stuff. You understand what I mean? And you're scaring the fire because you, again, have a mental lapse. And this will get you kicked off this range out here. Then you'll never ever shoot another gun here. You follow me? Because we can't teach it. And that's how Americans do, because we don't think a lot. Being out here is kind of like receiving a word. Are you following me? You're only going to be as serious about this as you are in receiving a word. Sure. You have to become very sober-minded and stuff. So, I mean, even if you already know that this weapon is not loaded, but that's still an uncomfortable feeling right there. Are you following me? That's very uncomfortable. And even at that, you still see when I pointed, I still have my finger to the side. I don't like this thing being pointed at me. This would get you hit in the face. Are you following me? I love you, but it'll be a love tap. Hallelujah. All right, let me talk to you about sight picture. I need everybody to come up here around the corner for a second.